All right, everyone, and welcome to a brand new thing we're going to be trying out here. It's going to be a little podcast, I guess you could call it. We don't really have a name yet.
It's a podcast.
It's the podcast, TM.
The
The
penultimate podcast.
There is no other podcast. Anyway, I'm Sean Ostrich, and I'm joined by Tom Ginge. Say hi, Tom.
The one and only.
The one and only.
Joe Rogan, we're coming for you.
Don't Google his name. There's probably loads of people with Tom Ginge as their name, but he's the one and only. Anyway.
Yo. I'm gonna check that in a minute, actually.
Might be worth to check it. We'll do a segment one day where we just find a bunch of people with the same name as us and just see what.
Actually, I've been finessed. You click in Tom Ginger. You remember that like orange cat like app that like on old iPhones where it spoke back to you?
Like Talking Tom.
Yeah, that's Tom Ginge.
That's Tom. Well, it's actually called Tom Ginge.
Well, it's Tom Ginger.
I didn't know that. I knew it was Talking Tom. Yeah, people used to have like.
So the messed up thing is that I'm allergic to cats. So this guy's taking all my clout, and I can't even get near him.
You can't even get near him. Okay, wait, what are we meant to be talking about now?
We're all screaming. Oh, speaking of scream,
we said we wouldn't use that segue. But...
Yeah, I think it's such a good segue. We might as well use it. Like...
the biggest topic we have, obviously, Scream 5 came out.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you put your opinion on it first because I feel
let's just back it up a bit first. It came out when, like a week and a half ago, and we watched it. It was last Friday, so it was a week. No, it was 2 weeks ago, right? What's the date today?
The release date was 14th of January, so
it was 2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
We watched it on the Sunday, so that would be the 16th.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's not much to say about where we watched it. Really, there's not many people there. Quite quiet.
I thought you were gonna say, "Oh, there's not much to say about it." So, yeah, great podcast.
What's the next topic, guys? I mean, just to begin with, my thoughts. I really liked it. I thought it was really good. I thought it was a really good sequel. Probably my favorite sequel. I'm not gonna lie. Probably. I don't know. It's
a Scream, as in like your favorite Scream sequel or your favorite sequel.
Favorite Scream sequel. I don't know about favorite sequel because Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Like Nightmare on Elm Street 3 probably might be the best. Like one of the best horror movie sequels I've watched. Like I don't know. Halloween 2018. Yeah, I need to rewatch that. It's been so long, bro. It's what 4 years. I've only watched it once. It's been 4 years.
I've watched it a few times now, actually.
Have you?
Yeah, I was really into Halloween. Well, we won't speak about Halloween Kills, but I loved Halloween 2018.
We'll get into Halloween Kills later on, probably. I want to talk.
I mean, we could do. This is just going to be a heated podcast where I'm just mad at the world. Then.
Let's just focus on Scream for now. Scream 5, right?
Okay.
My thoughts, like I said, probably my favorite sequel of the Scream films. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I thought it was good. I thought a lot of the new characters were really good. There's one or two I was like, but overall I thought it was good. I liked it. But what was your opinion, Tom? Because I know. Well, I'll let you explain. it.
So I keep a letterbox, obviously. And I rate every movie. Every movie I watch. So I'm just looking through this now because I can't actually remember. But I gave Scream 5 a 5 out of 10 or 2.5 stars. I thought it was. I think the first words I said when I left the cinema is, "Wow, that was so mid."
I think that was exactly what you said.
Yeah, well. It was so I felt it was so underwhelming. It was so I don't know. Like the characters, the lead actress, what's her name? Who's the main character? Sam.
Sam, yeah.
Yeah, she's not very good.
You didn't. I'm trying not to keep I'm not gonna be mean. Yeah, I thought she was all right. I thought her sister was more interesting.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know if that's what they were going for, but her as a character was a bit. I don't want to.
It was melodramatic in places.
There was good parts. She wasn't I see a lot of people saying on the internet some proper bad stuff about her, but honestly I don't think she was that bad, but I agree that it was like I think her sister would have been a better main character. Is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. That actress is only 19 to play the sister. She's kind of crazy.
She's in loads of
Um,
stuff coming soon. She's in a film called The Fallout. I think I saw a tweet about it. I don't know what that's about. She's in the new like is it Ty West T West. I don't know how you pronounce it, but she's in his new film coming March April. She's gonna be like a main
um,
character in that as well. So she's got a lot of stuff lined up.
I thought the kills were like pretty cool. Apart from, well, spoiler alert.
Yeah,
Can we talk
there'll be
about
spoilers
spoilers?
before we carry on.
Can we talk about
There will be
spoilers?
Scream
Yeah.
spoilers. Yeah, we're
Two
not.
weeks. It's 2 weeks old now.
It's
Go
2 weeks
me.
old. I'll leave
Um,
I'll put a spoiler in like the. I'll put it in front of like the video. I'll put like a foreword before
sweet.
we go into it or something. Yeah,
Right.
carry on.
Right. So spoiler. They Boba Fett Dewey.
Can you
Um,
really call it that now
this
though? Because Book of
this
Boba
guy.
Fett's out.
Yeah, like they didn't even Boba Fett, but they
Unless they
Boba
make the
Fett
Book
Dewey.
of Dewey,
So
bro, you don't know. Maybe.
unless we say, I think they Dewey, and by that I mean they give him a death. Um,
Yeah, I
he
mean,
was like, all right, I like he shot the killer, and then he was like, oh, let's run away. And as they were all getting in the elevator, he was like, no, I need to
he
go
goes
back.
double tap because like
He
that's
goes for
specifically what
double
Randy
tap.
said.
Word to my guy Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, I think it is meant to be a bit of
Um,
like a Zombieland reference. I was thinking that was like that's fine.
and yeah, killer's wearing a bulletproof vest, and my man Dewey gets shaboozled.
Which is strange because like he specifically in Scream 3, right? When he kills Roman, because you know Roman comes back up and he's like shooting him a bunch,
Yeah,
and it's like they go the head, Dewey, the head, and he's like, what? Shoot him in the head, and he shoots him in the head in the end. Like you'd think he'd have learned from that, right? Like always have like a headshot. But maybe that's why he does go back. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he's like, wait a minute, that happened before, it could happen again. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. The best part of that movie, and something that I keep like thinking about now every time somebody insults me, which happens quite often, is the whole cutting deep thing. Like, oh damn, maybe you're the killer. It's like cut deep.
Like I think like my thoughts. I think the worst part of the film is it feels a bit depressing compared to like the
Yeah,
other Scream films. I think I've seen quite a few people say that it feels like darker, and it works because the kills like more violent. But like it's sort of I don't know. Like it didn't feel. There's funny moments, but overall I felt more like I was watching a horror film than I was watching a Scream film. Do you know what I
yeah.
mean?
It felt like somebody that wanted to make a horror movie and not a Scream movie. Like they wanted to it like they prioritize it being scary and like
I mean, the people who
I'm
made
not
it,
saying it's scary, but like
the people who made it have like good rep in horror. I know specifically. I think they made Ready. Was it Ready or Not with Samara Weaving? Is that her name? And
how
that's a
much
good
stuff I
film
watched.
apparently. So I mean, it
But
was a good like the horror parts of the film are good. You know the scene with what's he called, Wes? It's played by the guy from
yeah,
13 Reasons Why.
Dylan Minnette.
Yeah, like the whole like you know, when he phones his mum in the car, and he's
Yeah,
like,
that's good.
and she goes like, "You're not in my
Him
house," and
and
he
his
goes
mum
like,
Steph is quite spot on.
because doesn't she go like, "Oh, you're not in my house," and he goes, "No, you're right, but I'm a really big Psycho fan though." Because obviously her kid's in the shower, yeah.
Yeah.
And then she's like,
Um,
"Oh damn!" And she's like a Yui. And that whole like portion where she runs up to the porch and then boom gets like got. You know what I mean? That was good. That was
I
like
will say, my man Jack Quaid killed it. He did do well. To be fair,
that's the
um,
boy. You know, I like him in the boys.
we don't talk too many spoilers, but he was very, very, very.
We'll go full
Um,
spoiler because it's 2 weeks. Like I said,
well,
I'll
he
put.
turns out he's like the lovable boyfriend, and then he turns out to be the killer. And he's kind of stewish. I mean, he's quite stew, obviously,
No,
but
I think
he's
he's meant
quite.
to be more like because they obviously like do parallels because like the girl is like Amber. Her name is. She's
Yeah,
like
but
the
she's awful. She's
she
awful, bro. But
she
that actress is called Mikey. Like what?
that was the she was the what do you call it?
The Michael Jackson of
She was
India.
meant to be more like Stu, I guess,
She
because
looks
she
like
was
Michael Jackson, bro.
she was meant to be more like crazy, I guess. Because you know when they're like sat together, she's like doing all sorts of weird stuff. She even stabbed Sydney at one point, and then he's called Richie, I think he's called in the film. Yeah, it's like, oh, don't do that, don't do that. What are you doing? Like, she obviously clearly isn't like all there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think her story is that her family bought the house, and she got like obsessed with like Stu and like the killings. So I think she's meant to be like Stu, and then he's meant to be more like Billy. He's like more sort of calculated, I guess you could say. And he
I don't know. I got more of a Stu vibe with him. I don't think I got any sort of vibe off her.
I
I
mean
thought she was just. I
I
thought she was just a really poor character. I think Jack Quaid's character was probably a mix between Billy and Stu, but I got a lot of Stu out of him.
I think she was. I guessed it was her quite early on. I thought she was quite
Yeah,
obvious. There
same
was
here.
just something about her that was like, this is a killer. But like him, I didn't think it was him at all until like right at the end when he stabbed her. I was like, I really didn't want it to be him because I really like the actor and I felt bad. I was like, damn, bro, this guy's good though. He was good. Like he was probably the second funniest character. Cause any like comedy scenes usually revolved either him or Dewey for the most part, from what I could tell. Like the part where do you know where they're driving from the hospital just before the end of the film?
Yeah,
And he's like, what's he say? What's the main character called? He's like Sam. He's like, Sam, get in, dear, please. I'd want to be cut into pieces. And she's like,
yeah. No, he
he's,
is funny.
he says something like, I think she's talking to Satan. He's like, you stop talking to the crazy ladies and get in before I get cut up or something like that. I thought
No,
I thought it was
I don't
good.
know. It's kind of you can tell by the way you're speaking about the way I'm speaking about. I thought it was just very underwhelming, and it's not the worst movie I've seen in the cinemas this year, but
Well, this year,
it's
there's a lot of films. Oh yeah, you went to watch The
yeah. I went
Kingsman,
to
didn't
watch The Kingsman.
you? Yeah, no, we won't talk about that. I've heard bad things all around about it. But
Yeah, so
one of the things like particularly I thought was well done, like you said, the kills, right? Because like I think the original Scream gets really like brutal with it, and I feel like Scream 2 and Scream 3 get sort of like tamer and tamer. I mean, Scream 4 is a 15, but it does have one of the best
the
kills in the series. Like one of the girls gets proper like disemboweled. And I thought that was like
washed
really
up.
heavy
Yeah.
for a 15, but
No, the kills in this movie are quite heavy. Like
the
they're
kills are
quite
good.
good.
Like when she kills Richie at the end, that's like violent. Yeah, she stabs him like what
Yeah.
8, 9 times, then slits his throat, then shoots him. But then like, and the one I think my favorite though is you know when the sheriff gets killed. She's like running into the door, and it's
Yeah.
just like in the front
Yeah.
porch, like broad daylight, like going at it. I was like, yo, that's pretty.
No, I gotta say, I love the way Carl Gallagher gets killed. Where it's just
Oh
like a
yeah, just
little
like a
quick
quick
little jab
jab
to the neck.
while that
Yeah, it's
song
funny.
plays. It's Red Right Hand, yeah, because that
Yeah,
song's used in like a lot of the that's used in every Scream film, yeah.
it's in the original screen. Yeah.
It's in all of them, yeah. And I thought it was a really good usage of it. It was like his car radio. He goes to turn it off, and he just goes up, and it's just boom. And I wish the one thing I wish,
Ghostface stabs him with his right hand when he does that as well.
yeah, the one thing I wish is that we got more of him because I really liked him in Nightmare on Elm Street 2009. I thought Quentin was the best character in that film, and he's like I really liked him in that film.
I'm scared we didn't get to see Stu. I wanted some Stu.
I wanted
I
some
was craving Stu.
we got Billy in like some like weird like Star Wars sort of like
Yeah, but I
ghost
couldn't
thing.
even tell if it was like was it CGI or was it like an
It
actor with a
looked like
CGI face?
CGI.
Was it like it was like really weird?
It
Like
looked
it
like
gave me sort
CGI.
of like uncanny valley
It
vibes.
was like a de aging. I think it looked like CGI. Like I looked a bit off, but I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I think they got the original actor. I could check that real quick. Actually, I think they did get him for it.
What's his name? Skeet Ulrich. Yeah.
Type in.
Nah, he's too busy doing Riverdale now.
Yeah, he's like a main character.
Yeah,
Hold on, me.
he's one of the Sprouse's brother's dad or something. I don't know.
He was in it.
Yeah,
It was him. See, he
the
was.
missus is the
It
aging.
was CGI. Yeah, it had to have been.
Yeah, well, it had to be. He doesn't look like that anymore. Like, he looks pretty beat up though.
But I mean, yeah, 'cause he had like a full beard when I saw like a picture of him. I don't know if like
Yeah. He looks like proper like greasy in Riverdale. Like he's like a proper
yeah. I
like
saw.
bad
I've only seen
guy.
pictures. I never watched it, bro. And
I
then
watched. I won't lie. When I was in sixth form, I was watching Riverdale. Yeah, I watched the first season because it was actually like interesting. But then,
yeah, I heard
yeah,
they got like proper sci-fi or something. Isn't it one season like
bro, it's a weird TV
aliens
show.
or
Like
something?
bro, I honestly, it's as if like the writers like before they write like the new season, they always like they all like drop acid and just
Drop
like throw all their
acid.
ideas in.
Drop acid. I'm just looking through the cast list of the new Scream here, and like another shout out. Yeah, do you know Randy's like niece and nephew, like the twins? They were good,
The
bro.
Meeks siblings are quite good.
Specifically, like what's he called? Like Chad, I think he's called. Judging by this.
Mason. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he's played by Mason Gooding.
Mason's
Yeah,
Gaster, yeah.
he was funny, bro. Do you know when she's like, when
Yeah.
she go upstairs, he's like, well, you know, there might be, you know,
You
like
could be the killer.
you could be the killer. And he goes outside. She's like, "Take a weapon." And he's like, gets a candlestick. He's like, Is that good? He's like, yeah. I don't know. I feel like that might have been like a reference to Clue, like Cluedo, because obviously the candlestick. But
Yeah.
I think I might just be thinking too much into that. But I thought it was funny. Yeah, it's like when she's on the thing, it's like let's go upstairs. It's like look, you know, you might be the killer. So I don't really. She's like, you what? It's like, I'm sorry.
The opening,
It's like
the
we can do it
opening
down
scene's
here. And she's
quite
like, no,
solid.
no, that's not happening.
The opening scene's quite solid on it as well, to be fair.
Hmm.
Damn, I might like this movie a bit more than I thought I did.
I'm telling you, you need to rewatch it, bro. I've pre-ordered the Steelbook because obviously I have the Steelbook of the original as well. But I'll try and get a picture of it. But I think the opening was cool because it hits you with the like she gets like it's hard to explain, like tricked, I guess. She's like, oh, who's the killer in the original? She goes like, oh, it's Billy. I caught you out, and she's like, there was actually two, and she's like, what?
Odes to Friday the 13th, Jason, Jason, Jason. No, if you watch the original one, you'd know Pamela Voorhees is the first killer.
It happens in Scream 4 as well, though. Do you know when she's like, but I don't think he gets tricked quite as much. It's more like, do you know, he asks her a question. He asks Kirby a question. It's like what like remake, and she doesn't even let him finish. She just starts like rapid firing like every remake made up to that point. It's like Texas Chainsaw, Last House on the Left, like Hills Have Eyes, and she just keeps going and going. I like that part in the fourth one.
I like the references to like new horror as well. Like
I
they
didn't
reference the
feel like there was a
Babadook,
lot
the
of like
Witch.
there wasn't a lot of like horror references in it though. Like I think apart from like the Babadook and like It Follows
Babadook,
and stuff, they don't
the
really
Witch,
name
It
drop a lot of
Follows,
other like films.
Hereditary.
Did
Some
they?
of the best horror movies.
I haven't watched any of them, you know.
I'd say I like horror like that. Like I love slasher movies. Don't get me
I
wrong.
think I prefer slashers,
It's
but
really well.
I don't really watch a lot of like supernatural stuff. But I mean, I've watched like one or two probably.
It Follows is a banger. Really, really good
I need to
stuff.
watch it. I got loads of films on my list. Like I need to watch.
Hereditary is like
I've watched
Hereditary is like
Hereditary.
really, really slow.
I've watched
Yeah.
Hereditary actually. Yeah.
The Witch is fantastic. Like not much happens, but it's like disturbing.
Yeah.
Same guy that Robert Eggers did the Lighthouse. That movie's messed up as well.
Is it?
The Babadook's good. I love the
I
Babadook.
got.
I remember watching the Babadook when it first came out, and I think I was about 15, 16, and it was on Netflix, and it like scared the like completely terrified me for like a few days.
Well, the Babadook.
Mama, no,
Does he
no,
actually say it like that?
yeah.
That's kind of mad.
It's like really creepy because it's like there's never like jump scares in it. It's just like, oh, it's like in the corner or something. It's like it's really
I
weird.
got a picture of the Steelbook on screen. That's the one I bought. So that's the. I pre-ordered it literally the day the film came out. So before I actually watched the movie, because I think one of my mates was like, "Yo, you can pre-order this now." You know, I was like, "What?" I got it because I remember the original Scream one sold out immediately. Like I couldn't get my hands on it. I had to buy it from like a reseller. So I bought this one like straight away, basically. But I think it was good. It's just the same poster as this, basically. But I think it's pretty
smart.
cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to watch more like modern horror. But I felt like this film didn't really like the old ones proper name drop films. Yeah, like I think Scream 4
Yeah.
has like I think the name drops Suspiria at one point. She has like Tenebrae in one of like DVD shelves or something if I'm not mistaken. There's a lot of like old horror in there, but like this one didn't really have a lot. They seem to have been focusing more on the in-universe Scream films. So they're like, oh, we should watch Stab again. And they had that
Oh,
scene where, do you know the original? Where what's he called? Randy? Is he called Randy? I actually blanked. It was Randy, right?
Randy Meeks.
Yeah. Do you know
Yeah.
where he's on the sofa? They recreated that, didn't they, in
Yeah.
the
Turn
Stab
her off.
film?
Turn
And
her
then
off.
she's watching it, and she's like, "Wait a minute!" And she turns around, and the killer's behind her. They also had Richie in that part go. Do you know when Stu goes, "Oh, I'll be right back"? Oh, in the
Yeah,
original.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
he says it, and then he like stops and goes, "Shouldn't have said that, should I?" And she goes, "Nope." He's like, "All right, I'll be right back." Or he goes to my guy and just walks down. But he
I need to
like,
watch Scream again.
I need to watch Scream again. Any excuse to watch Scream, bro.
My mom is having enemies.
I think like there's a lot of like scenes in the film that stand out. I think like My favorite is the sheriff getting killed. I thought that was really well done, and then leading into her
Yeah,
son dying. To me, that was like really good, especially when you like she gets
I'm really
stabbed.
glad he got killed because I can't stand his face. He's got like one of those faces that I just don't like looking at.
I don't know, bro. I haven't watched 13 Reasons Why, but like
Oh, I've watched. Unfortunately, I've watched most of it, and
yeah,
yeah, it's
I've heard
pretty
season
shocking.
one's pretty good, but it deviates quite a bit. Season two, and then I think they made the third season, didn't
The third season's like a murder mystery. It's like, what? What's this? What's happening? No, stop! Don't do this.
they? Yeah, like I said, I don't really watch
Yeah,
stuff like that. I haven't watched Riverdale either, but I liked him. I thought he was pretty funny. You know, she's like, you
um,
got your pepper spray and taser, and he just whips them out. Like, yep. It's like, why are you carrying a taser and pepper spray around your house?
man came with the
Man had the iron. You know, he was ready to like,
yeah.
but he gets
Man's
caught
got
lacking anyway.
arms.
He got caught lacking anyway, bro. Like,
Yeah,
the way he gets killed is like weird. He gets like stabbed like through the side of the face. It's like weird.
yeah. I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah, I thought like
The CGI is kind of meh on it, but it was alright.
I thought it was cool.
I don't know.
I really liked how she died because she was like running to the house. She got like stabbed once. I thought, oh, that's gonna be it. Like she falls back and the guy gets on top of her and starts just wailing, bro. And it just zooms out to show you that it's still like daytime and stuff. And I was like, yo, this is mad, you know. I was like, why is no one like?
So
What if someone sees this? Like, are they just gonna be like, oh, that's normal, it's perfectly fine. But
so
yep.
what do you wanna what's the next movie that you wanna watch in cinemas?
Next movie I want to watch in cinemas. I'm trying to think now. I know movies that I won't like that aren't coming to cinemas is probably Texas Chainsaw. That's coming out on the 18th. I actually have a tweet.
What this month? A Feb.
February. There's a trailer Monday.
Oh,
This
yeah.
actually just saw this tweet. This is the tweet that this tweet like came out just before we pressed record. That's why I still have it open. There's a new poster. I don't know how I feel. I heard of the leaked plot, and if that's the plot, then I don't know, bro. Like straight to Netflix. We're getting our first trailer. What 2 weeks and a half out? I don't know. I don't know.
Pleasantly surprised. Probably not, but you might be. But probably not. But you might be. But you probably won't be. But you might be.
You do it like that, huh? But I agree. I don't.
I'm just looking forward to Batman. Like that's really the only thing I can think of. That and the Doctor Strange and Multiverse, but that's for ages away. Batman, I do think is going to be a banger. Um, it's the longest. It's the second longest superhero movie to ever be
Yeah, it's be two
like
hours
released.
47 without like
Yeah,
credits. Yeah,
I love that. Robert Pattinson, Batman. Robert Pattinson's one of the well, at the moment doesn't miss. Paul Dano as the Riddler doesn't miss. Colin Farrell barely misses.
he
Andy
was
Serkis
bullseye.
as Alfred. They've never cast Alfred incorrectly. They've never missed with Alfred.
Just skim through the trailer. Yeah,
Jeremy Irons, Michael Caine, Andy Serkis.
and Michael
You know,
Caine's in it again. Yeah, is he? He's Alfred again, right?
no,
No.
Andy Serkis is Alfred.
Wait, is Michael Caine in it though?
No,
No, you said Michael Caine. Then I got confused for a second. I
no,
thought.
I was saying they never miss with Alfred. Like Alfred's always
Oh,
in.
okay. Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm just skimming through the
I like
trailer
this
here.
actress that plays Catwoman as well. She's quite a good actress.
Is it Zoe?
Batmobile looks like something Zoe Deschanel.
No, I think
No,
it's Zoe
no, Zoe Kravitz.
Kravitz.
Yeah,
Kravitz, yeah.
Zoe
Yeah,
Zoe Deschanel's the girl from
she's from like it was like New Girl or something, yeah.
the girl next door, the new girl.
But I mean,
Um, the Batmobile looks like Vin Diesel's car in Fast and Furious. Like, but talk about it. This movie's gonna be dark. I can see it. Like, it looks dark. Yeah,
yeah, she turned the brightness up.
yeah that's kind of fire.
That is
Yeah, there is
fire. You're
fire
right.
there, right? Yeah. It's
They already
weird though
announced
that
they're
they've
making
gone
a
with.
Isn't Colin Farrell getting like a standalone Penguin series as well? I mean, they already announced that.
Yeah, but it's really weird that they've gone with the Penguin and the Riddler as like the main.
Well, Penguin isn't it like
It's
I'm my comic book knowledge is really bad, but isn't the Penguin like a fixer? Doesn't he like get the stuff the villains need for them? So like, oh, I want this and this. He's like, okay, I'll get it done for you. Isn't that like what like hence the reason he's in this? If you know what I mean?
I think he's. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's like all the other villains is like kind of bitch.
Yeah, he's. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's like a fixer. I'm almost certain they use him to get stuff they need, and
But the
he's like,
Riddler, I don't know. The Riddler's like a really good fit for Paul Dano because Paul Dano's really good. I watched Prisoners at the start of the year. Paul Dano's really good at playing like kind of like grimy, like disgusting characters, and Riddler like yeah, like I could see a portrayal of Riddler being that. So I don't know.
I
We'll
think
see.
I
I
think the
hope it's
film would
good.
be good.
I hope it's good.
I'm one of those people that like I don't really rate superhero movies that much. I'm not a huge superhero movie fan. That's the picture of him, but I don't think that's the full body one. There is a full body one somewhere, I think. But it's meant to be based on the Zodiac Killer, which is pretty cool. But I think it'll be good. I like if I watch superhero films, I'd rather watch something that's like darker, like like Watchmen or something.
Yeah, I'm kind of like in between two. Like I can watch something like Deadpool and Dark Knight and have like a crack. But I also love like the not I love the I love some of the Marvel cinematic like obviously No Way Home,
Oh, No
Thor,
Way Home was good.
or Ragnarok is a fantastic film.
I've only watched like I've watched the three because No Way Home came out. I watched Homecoming and Far From Home, I think it was, yeah, just before it came out. So I watched all three of them. But other than that, I haven't really watched Marvel films. I watched Dark Thor: The
Lost.
Dark World, and I that was bad. Like
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
even
not good. That's not a good movie.
didn't like that.
Um,
But
I lost. I completely lost. Like watching No Way Home. Unpopular opinion, but I do think Andrew. Well, it might not be an unpopular opinion. I think it's an unpopular opinion among people I've been speaking to. Though, is that is Andrew Garfield's movie. Like he absolutely smashes in that film, and I want to see him in another Spider-Man movie now. 100%.
he was good. I haven't watched Amazing Spider-Man. I've watched the
They're my favorite
Sam
ones.
Raimi ones like years ago. But we're talking
My
like when I was
favorite
a
ones are
kid.
the Amazing Spider-Man, just because I like Andrew Garfield and I like the
Isn't
way
Amazing Spider-Man
Spider.
2 kind of bad though? From my head.
Uh, it's messy. You can enjoy it. Like there's moments. Like I
Isn't
cried
it
at the
like
end of
because
that
I
movie.
think people complained it was like they tried to fit too many villains in it? Something isn't it like just like
It's messy, but
yeah,
Spider-Man 3 is the exact same thing, but you can still watch it and enjoy it.
Spider-Man 3? Yeah, like I haven't watched that in years though, so I don't really know. But I I think this new Batman film's gonna be good. It looks good. It's only rated
And I
15 though,
hope so.
so it's not
Yeah,
gonna be
well,
like
that's
super violent. But I understand why.
yeah.
Obviously, they won't
The
like
Dark Knight of 12.
yeah, and that's a good film. So I need to watch them again. I haven't watched that in years. I've only watched the Dark Knight though. I haven't watched the Batman. Is
Have
it?
a look.
It's Dark Knight Rises, and there's another one. Yeah,
It's the Batman Begins,
yeah, it's
Dark Knight, and then
and
Dark
Dark
Knight
Knight
Rises.
Rises.
Bro, I've just looked at my like list. I've watched them like I haven't watched that many movies this month. I watched
Uh,
Superbad, and then this movie called She's the Man with Channing Tatum because my girlfriend wanted to watch it. Then Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon
we
City.
could talk about that. Do you want to talk about that?
I mean, if you want to talk
We
about
could
it, are
talk
you
about
not? Is
that.
it
Let's
not
talk
gonna
about that
not gonna
because
tilt you out?
we'll talk about that. I was thinking about it the other day. Right, we'll talk about that. Wow. Let's
What a
just
phenomenal piece of cinema!
is exactly what I wouldn't say. Let's break this down. All right.
Get
I
down, boom,
I
boom, boom,
wasn't.
boom, 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 boom.
I didn't hate it because I didn't go into it thinking this is gonna be, this is gonna rival like Infinity War, the best film ever made or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like I didn't
What?
sit, but you know what I mean. Like
Oh
some
no, but
people,
let's just reverse on that take, bro. Oh
I
what?
don't think that, but like you know what I mean, right? It's like the analogy. Some people think it's like best film
Oh,
made.
well, I
It,
love Captain America.
you'd be surprised, but I I didn't hate it because I didn't go into it knowing, oh, this is gonna be a 11 out of 10. This is gonna be the best film I'll ever watch in my life. It was obvious. It's Resident Evil, bro. It had no trailers till like 2 weeks till before it came out or something. It like it wasn't gonna be good, right?
I
Like,
gave it a 3
but
out of 10. Um,
I wanted to be like changed. I wanted them to be like, yo, actually, you know what? We're gonna show out, and you're gonna actually like this film. And I wanted to be like, wow, that was better than I thought it'd be, and it definitely
yeah,
wasn't.
so unlike you, I actually did hate it. That movie makes me feel dirty. There's almost
Makes you
the,
feel
the
dirty. That's interesting.
the characters like yeah, it's just as in like it doesn't feel like a movie. Like it made me feel like I was wasting my time. Um, Claire sucks in it.
We could
Um,
talk about that in a minute, yeah, because
she's awful. She's miserable throughout the whole thing. Leon's okay.
I
I think
like Leon.
Leon's the only.
I think
I
Leon.
think
Okay,
Leon and the
let's
detective
can we just
and
nail
the
this?
police.
Okay, can we just nail this before we carry on anything? Right? Okay, I hate seeing this online, right? So I'm just gonna nail this right now. Okay, people who like attack actors for playing characters and give like call them all sorts of words and like tell them
Fully
to like
endorse it. Keep
kill them.
going.
So no, don't do that. Okay,
Oh, no, don't
that
do that.
shit's cringy and it's just weird, bro. And you're not getting anywhere with it. You're just like they made this guy and I think like the actors of Jill like deactivate their accounts and stuff, bro. Like you kids are
Yes, look,
weird, bro. You need to
bro,
get a life.
they're
Like
getting paid. Like they don't care what you think.
it's not even just that, bro. You need to get a life. Don't you have like your own grind to be like focusing on, bro? Like come on, man. But yeah, I wanted to get that out of the way because I hate seeing that, bro. People are just doing a job at the end of the day. You like people always like to preach like, oh, you shouldn't be rude to like fast food workers, and which you shouldn't be. Don't get me wrong. But the same should be applied to people who are acting, right? Like it's their job. Like you don't yell at someone for doing their job. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, but KS Scodelario, if you're watching this, yeah, you were trash in that movie, bro.
I think it was more
I,
of a
I
writing
won't.
thing.
I
Bec-
won't send you. I won't send you. I won't send you messages saying like you suck and all this. But I did not like your performance, and I've never liked your performance in anything. I don't know. Maybe you're a good actress, and maybe you're just working with bad writers. But I don't like you. I
I
don't like you as
okay
an actress. I'm not
okay
saying I don't like you.
okay. For me, I think it was a writing thing because do you know the scene where they meet up, like her and her brother meet for the first time,
Yeah,
and she has like the football helmet on and she's taking the piss out of him.
yeah,
That was good. Like I thought that was really funny. That was really well
yeah.
done. But then
I
the
don't know. I
rest of
just
the film, it's just like every time she's with Leon, it's just like she just brings the mood all the way down, bro. And I
I
think
feel
it's a
like nothing
writing thing.
happens as well.
Yeah,
Like
I think
nothing
it's
happens the
it's
whole film.
I I think the film started off really good, and I like I like the actors. I think the actors are good. I like the sets, the costumes. It's just the writing, bro. Like nothing happens, like you said. Like you have 40 minutes of just walking, like back and forth to places with nothing happening. And I know someone's gonna be there like, oh, it's a Resident Evil reference because that happens in the games, but like it's a film, bro. I want stuff to happen. I'm not paying to watch people walk. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, it was like I don't know the writing, and then the ending was a bit, and then the post credit scene. Yeah, no, but
Yeah, you're not getting a sequel.
it was profitable. You know, they might. It was profitable. They got like a 25 million budget, and they made like 30 something back. I think so. It was profitable. I just want to highlight here,
Well,
actually, since I got it paused, Jill. All right. Again, why was she in the film? Because I feel like she did nothing.
no, she killed somebody and then said sorry to them about it.
She was again, actress did a good job, but like, why was she in the film? Like, they should have split it into two films. I saw someone online say it should have been just Claire and Chris in the film and have it be like slightly like alternate take on the events of 1 and 2, where it's both of them together. That would have been cool. Because I'm not gonna lie, right? Let me find him here. This guy, okay, was he Robbie Amell? This guy killed it, bro. This guy as Chris was like spot on casting, right? This
Who?
guy put his 150% into this film. He was
Chris?
good, bro. I
I
liked
don't
him.
like him.
You didn't
I don't
like
like him.
him,
I like him. There was nothing about him. He was too like
but
you know
that's
the
Chris
bravado
though.
sort of like movie setting.
That's
Yeah,
just
but
Chris though. Chris in the games just has nothing going for him, but he's still a hoss,
yeah, but
bro.
I
It's like, yo,
feel like that's okay in games. Yeah, maybe this is why games and movies don't translate well. But that's okay in a game because you're like Chris and you're like, oh yeah, I get to be a badass and all this. Yeah, but when it translates into a movie and I've got to watch this guy like all around the place for like an hour and a half, like being all this like jock like Chad bravado crap. Yeah, it's not interesting. I think the most interesting character was Leon because he had flaws. He was like, he's kind of a loser, and yeah,
he wasn't
I
kind of a
don't,
loser, bro.
I don't,
They made him
I don't like
full on
characters
herb,
that are
bro.
just
Like,
like I don't like flawless characters. I really don't. I think
but
it's
he wasn't
boring.
flawless though, was he? Because you like thought like
It kind of
again
was.
compared to like this is Leon by the way, but
Just
compared to
Leon's
like the games, for some reason they were like orphans. They are orphans in the games. Their parents do like hard died. Like we're talking Chris and Claire here. But in this game they were in the orphanage. In this film, sorry, they're in the orphanage, which I don't think they are in the games. And for some reason he views like Birkin as his dad, which definitely doesn't happen in the games. Because I don't think they ever actually meet Birkin in the games. I think Claire does obviously in Resident Evil 2, but Chris never does because Birkin's not in
So
the first game.
haven't I also haven't played like I know I've played a little bit of Resident Evil 2, but I also haven't played any Resident Evil, so I can't be like, oh, but to
I've
me, out from an outsider looking in, yeah, these characters are boring, and there was nothing to this movie. But I can imagine that the game's quite interesting. Well, I've played a bit of the games. Resident Evil 2 is quite fun, like the
I
whole zombie like
again I
survival thing
feel
of running
like
around finding clues and stuff. But
I
I don't know.
I feel like it's more of a writing thing because I thought the actors definitely had like they portrayed the characters well. I honestly
I think
Leon
maybe it's just not a story that translates well to
I
women.
th-
Maybe that's why they didn't go after it in the first Resident Evil series.
Leon's actor would have done good as Carlos from Resident Evil 3 because he looks like him and he acts like him, but they gave him Leon, and I still think I thought he was really good, bro. Like I really like obviously I didn't like the way they wrote the character, but I think he acted the way they wrote the character really well. You know when he's like asleep at the desk and it's like
Yeah.
that song's playing, the zombie just walks in, then like the chief like shoots it, and he just gets up like what the hell? The chief's like you should not sleep on the job. Yeah, like he was good, bro. Like I just it's just the writing, man. Like nothing. Like you said, nothing happens at all, and it's just sort of. See if I can find. I'll try and find the other trailer here, but like nothing happens, and I guess it's just sort of. I don't know. Like you'd think for like a Resident Evil film, which is all like like Resident Evil games, probably like action-packed sci-fi. There's not really much action in it either. I think the biggest action scene is like, when
No.
Is it Richard? I don't remember if it's Richard in the film or not, with the shotgun.
Yeah, when he
Chris.
gets got. Yeah.
Well, yeah, when they're like fighting those zombies, and then Chris is in the dining room. Don't get me wrong, I like the idea of what they did with the dining room. I thought the shot was like really annoying when it kept like flashing. I get the point of it. It was like pretty well made, but I just thought it was more annoying than anything. But I don't know, bro.
Oh,
For a game series rooted in action and horror, there wasn't any of both of them in the film.
all horror.
No, it wasn't really scary. There wasn't really much going on. I don't know, bro.
I need to watch the movies this year. Like honestly, at the moment,
Well,
I feel
I
like
watched.
the best movie I watched this year so far is Dogtooth. It's a Greek movie about some weird guy that keeps his like adult children in the house all the time.
Mm,
That's a really weird movie. I would recommend if you can get past language barriers.
I
But
love
other than
foreign
that, like
films. I like
I
watching
have
foreign films.
watched nothing of any. I mean, it's the 28th, so I can still save this month by watching like something decent. But I don't
Slap
know.
on
We'll see.
scream, Tom. Just slap on scream. No, I
I might.
I watched. I watched A Bay of Blood. What was it Monday night? That was good. That was like obviously like one more like a proper classic. There, that's considered like one of the films
Yeah.
that sort of kickstarted sort of the slasher genre. So I watched that. That was really good. I really enjoyed it. I can definitely see why people like it. But I haven't really watched. I'll get my list up. I
I mean,
don't really know. I don't remember what else I've watched this month. I haven't watched
yeah,
much.
I mean, I guess moving on from movies now, though. Well, kind of, sort of, not really, but kind of, yeah. Game. Something you told me earlier on about the Evil Dead game being postponed. You want to talk about that? 'Cause I don't really know what's going on with the Evil Dead game. I've seen the trailer, and I still don't really understand what it is. So
It's 1v4.
Sean is by far out of the two of us. Sean is by far like more clued on with this like movies and games and nerd stuff. I'm more.
Excuse me. No, but so the
You're a
Evil Dead
massive
game.
nerd, bro.
I'll get the trailer up for it so people can see. But the Evil Dead game is it was announced. I'm pretty sure at the Game Awards 2 years ago now, 2020.
Game Awards
But it was
2020.
announced
The worst
as a
year in
one.
everybody's life.
It was announced as a 1v4 horror game. So 4 survivors, one
That's,
guy controlling the Kandarian demon.
that's like me. That's like me in Halo Infinite.
They have
V4.
now. They've now.
I'm good for four, bro.
They've now turned around and said that they delayed it. It's already been delayed twice. The first delay, they said they're adding like a co-op aspect. So I don't know if it's gonna have like a campaign or what. But they've announced like a co-op aspect to it, right? So I think what my guess is they saw DBD and were like, by God, I don't want to compete with that. Because let's be real, right? How many games have tried to like dethrone Dead by Daylight, right? And been like, yeah, no, it's not happening. Because I mean, you're competing right with a game that has Evil Dead in it. First of all, Ash Williams is in Dead by Daylight, but then you've also got Nightmare on Elm Street, Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Left 4 Dead, uh, Halloween. You got Ghostface, but it's not the Scream Ghostface.
Ghostface.
So there's a few other licenses I'm probably missing. It's getting Ringu, like the Japanese Ring. Is it March? So I mean, you're competing with some like heavy hitters. Do you know what I mean?
Dead game, but yeah.
So it's like one of those things. I mean, it's slow. I played the event. The event was fun, but this game was basically gonna be a 1v4, and it's meant to come out I think originally November last year. Before that maybe, and then they were like, it's been delayed because I think they said they're adding like a single player element and a co-op element, which I think is great. I think that's really good because I don't really want to play a 1v4 game again. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather play like a 4-player co-op this
Over
one, yeah.
and over and over and
And
over and
then
over and over.
I said to you, didn't I? Like when we were planning this like a week ago, I said this game's probably gonna get delayed again because it's coming out February apparently.
Sean, don't tell them it's planned. This is completely off the cuff.
So I
Shut
thought
up.
I was saying like this is gonna get delayed again because it's meant to be out in February and there's no pre-orders yet. So and then I'll try and find the tweet, but it came out that it's been delayed again, May 13th. I believe is the new date now. So
May 13th.
I don't know like what's happening with it. They're meant to be putting a new trailer out apparently next month.
See. I saw the trailer for it and it looks interesting, but I don't know. I feel like there's not many good games coming out anymore, and it's probably just going to be another letdown.
I I yeah, I don't really have high hopes. It looks well made though compared to a lot of the other ones, and it has got Bruce Campbell on board, so it
I
has
don't have high
staying
hopes
power.
in a
But
moment.
I feel like as a versus game, people are just gonna stick with DBD, bro. DBD seems like untouchable at the moment, which I think's stupid because it's making some really bad choices right now.
You can't out D the BD.
But I mean, I don't know. As a co-op game, I'll definitely play it. Like if it has like a
I'll try
story
it.
and a co-op,
100%.
I will definitely play it because I think it's set. I think they've said it's gonna have cross-play and everything, so it's gonna be
I'll
like,
play it for 1.9 hours and I can get my Steam refund.
oh my God. But I just don't know. Like they haven't said anything about how progression works. Can you like level up characters? Can you change your weapons? Can you customize? How do the maps work? Is it just the cabin? Do you have other maps like the castle from Army of Darkness? Like they haven't really said anything. It's only the cabin we've seen. But we know that there's characters from all the films because they have I don't remember the knight's name from Army of Darkness, but he's in it. I think the blacksmith's in it as well from Army of Darkness. He got the character like his best mate from the original, and I think his girlfriend from the original. They got some characters from 2. They got Pablo and is it Kelly? I think her name is from the
I
show.
really don't like 2.
I prefer 1. I prefer Evil Dead 1. I've always said that.
I prefer Army of Darkness over all of them, to be honest.
I don't know
think
about
that's,
that.
I
I
that's by
think
far the best.
Evil Dead 1's kind of like grimy. It reminds me of like Texas Chainsaw in that way, where you watch it and you think to yourself, "Oh, this is like proper like grimy, like gritty." Like
Hot take, that's another movie I don't like.
you don't like Evil Dead 1?
No, I don't like Texas Chainsaw.
Oh no, we'll get into that at another point, but
I don't want to get any hate, so we might leave that for another podcast.
we'll
Well,
do that.
hate,
We'll see how it goes. We'll
we'll see.
discuss that at some point. But like that to me is crazy, by the way, because that's mad. But separate thing. But to wrap it up, I don't like on the Evil Dead topic. I don't know what's going on with the game. I don't know if it's like there's no pre-orders open yet. Still, it's coming out. It's 4 months. I'll check actually. Is it May 13th,
Okay.
Friday 13th? I would imagine it probably is, right? That's why they picked it. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I have hope. I'm kind of sick of asking you to pick a number between 1 and 73 on my Steam, so I want a good game to start playing.
I don't know how much I'll play it, but I'll definitely give it a go. I mean, you also
Just to
got
like,
there's two big games coming out next month, all right? You got Sifu, which is like a kung fu like martial arts game, like a
oh,
roguelike.
that's cool.
And then you've also got Elden Ring coming out at the end of the month, which is a
Yeah,
new game from the Dark Souls people.
I'm just not gonna put it up.
You know, I'm tempted to play
No,
it. I
I
probably
don't
will
do
play it
that.
at some point.
I don't do Souls like games at all.
I still need to finish Demon Souls though, so I don't know how long that's gonna take. I haven't
Um,
played it yet. But I'm trying to think, like, there's no game releases other than them that I know that are coming like soon.
I'm just
Um,
gonna have to keep asking you for that one between 1 and 70 then.
I mean, there's a sale on Steam right now.
Should I explain what that is?
You probably, yeah, do an explanation.
I
Do an
mean, it's pretty
explanation.
self-explanatory. But basically, on my Steam, I'm quite new to like the whole PC things and Steam. So I got 70. Well, as of today, because I've bought Rainbow Six Siege, For Honor, and Mafia 2. I've got 73 games, and I can never choose what to play. Um, so I get Sean to pick a number between 1 and 73, and then I usually just end up playing Skyrim anyway. But
So it's pointless for me to pick the
yeah,
number.
pretty much. But yeah, well, it's either that or Fortnite Vegas. Fortnite Vegas isn't running at the moment for some reason. Disco Elysium, but that game's so hard to get into.
Disco Elysium, you
Um,
need like time to get into it. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. Well, I've put 3.5 hours into it. It's just kind of like I don't know. It's not my kind of jam.
I could
I just
see
said
that.
jam.
It's just one of those things. You know what I mean? But
I'm very much like I've got 21 hours into Among Us now.
Among Us, love it.
Among Us.
Big Mungus.
Among Us.
That's getting a
Among
Scream
Us.
skin. That's meant to be getting like Ghostface soon.
Nice, 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 nice,
So
nice. I
I
see
don't know
that. I
when
see that.
that comes out, but that was announced before the film came out.
Oh,
Then people are saying there's the rumors there's going to be a sequel to the new Scream. I think there will be. The film practically printed money. Didn't it like beat out No Way Home as like the biggest opening weekend or something in the US? Apparently it was like big weekend.
that week, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it was
not
like the
like
weekend.
it didn't
Yeah,
beat out. No, yeah,
it wasn't
didn't
like
beat out No Way Home.
no, it beat out like opening weekend or something. But that's still mad. Do you think about it? Because isn't No Way Home like the
Yeah,
biggest Marvel film they've released in cinemas so far? Like, didn't it make like a ridiculous amount of money?
I'm not sure if it made more money than Endgame,
I think
but
it did. You know, I think it took over
it
Endgame.
passed Titanic.
Yeah, it's done. It's made a lot of money, and I can see why. Like, I'm not even a huge like Marvel guy like that, but that film was
Survive,
fun, bro.
survive,
That
survive.
film was really good. But yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think now. Like, do you have anything else you wanna talk about? I'm thinking. Have
At
you
the
got anything
moment,
else? So you've done like. Have you watched anything else this month? You obviously watched Dogtooth. You watched anything else you like?
what else I watched? Oh, I watched the Kingsman in cinemas and laughed after an hour because it's a lot.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I've heard bad things about that film.
I think we should. Well,
I mean,
um, I watched 28 Weeks Later
28 weeks
with
later,
Jeremy Renner. Oh no, Hawkeye. But
Hawkeye, my favorite.
Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner.
Um, Other than that, it's been really. I've been so like focused on work and working out that this month's really taken a back burner on movies. Like I'm only on
Well,
certain movies and stuff.
how's the working out going? I see you got on Insta. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, I've seen you've been going hard on it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, just trying to just basically change what I look like completely.
What's the end goal like? You gonna be like,
To be fair, to be fair, like in 2020, at the start of 2020, I started going to the gym consistently. I was counting calories, I was watching my macros, I was measuring my food, everything was like consistent with it. And then, obviously, 2020 happened and COVID ruined everybody's lives for 2 years. So this year, I was like, right, I'm gonna get back on it. So far since Christmas, I've lost a stone. I've hit loads of new PBs and stuff. Yeah, you just like get on the actual handle. So like, why are you so massive? I haven't seen that comment yet.
wait, Dion Owen? I feel like you know him. Yeah.
Yeah, big D.
Wait,
But yeah,
that's
no, it's
deadlifting,
just
isn't it? Because obviously I don't
that's
work out.
deadlifting. Yeah.
I think you know I don't work out much.
Um,
I
I
want to do
think
it
my
though. I'm
PB
gonna do
is
it at some point.
200, 205 kilos. I can deadlift now. But yeah, it's just going slowly, slow. Like I'd say that we could do like a fitness like section on this, but obviously you don't know much about fitness. But I'm literally like after we finish like this pod like recording this now, I'm literally going to the gym. So Um, yeah, I've been trying to get a My Protein sponsor with a measly 142 followers.
Yeah, so
But hey,
if you're listening, Jim underscore with
and
Ginge,
to always change
give it a
if you
follow.
want to change your life for the better. I don't know. Yeah, it's just been pushing. Like I'm going to the gym every day. I'm actually on a cheat day today, so I get McDonald's today for the first time in like 3 weeks, which I'm quite excited for.
I had some McNuggets before we
Um,
started this as well. I'm not gonna lie.
where'd you get McNuggets from?
McDonald's. Where else would I get them from?
Yeah, but like, did you go get them or?
No, someone brought them for me. But
Ah, okay. Someone, your mama, you mean?
I like you like. Where'd you get them from? I was like McDonald's. I didn't get them from KFC, did I? But
Chicken McNuggets. Where you got it from? Wendy's. We don't have Wendy's in this country.
I'd love if we had like Wendy's and stuff in this country.
Let's
Wasn't there like
try it.
rumors?
I tried Taco Bell a few months ago for the first time. That bangs, bro.
Yeah, I need to try it. I've heard it's nice.
Taco
Yeah.
Bell's really, really good. But we should stop talking about junk food because I'm a fitness influencer now. Okay, if you didn't know.
All right. So what's the type of food you'd normally like if like on a normal day?
Chicken, rice, and green beans.
What's your favorite like non cheat meal? Like what's your favorite like what you eat like on a regular basis? What's like the meal you make?
At the moment, so if you scroll down,
Yeah. Well,
to
which day is
the
it?
video, keep going, keep going, keep going. It's that. See where I'm in that arse on top there.
Yeah.
Yeah, click on that. So that's me showing the meal that I've been eating for the last like 3 weeks now. Just basically a chicken breast, um, half a portion of rice, 30 to 50 grams of feta cheese, which melts all over the rice. It's quite nice, and then
Nice.
and then loads of green beans to like fill me up.
I like green beans. I
Yeah,
think green beans are nice.
that's what I'm going for at the moment. The chicken's cooked in garlic oil, and it's got barbecue seasoning on it, so it's always quite. It's actually quite handy losing weight as well because you can start like learning how to cook as well, which is quite handy for when we move out the
Mm.
next year or so.
I need to get on.
Obviously,
I need to get on a lot of stuff, bro. But
I could cook. I could cook anyway because I went to uni, obviously. But yeah, it's probably that meal at the moment. But I did do a tuna pasta bake yesterday for school.
ooh, nice. Was it? Did it have cheese in
Um,
it?
It did, yeah. It was
Nice, nice.
25 grams of cheese, so it kept it all together. So it was like this like stringy like tuna pasta thing. It was quite nice.
Yeah, that sounds nice. No joke. That sounds really nice.
But yeah, just trying to get onto it now. I mean, I like you were saying that you wanted to try it. It's literally like it's so. I thought it'd be really hard. Like it's hard to stay consistent, but it's really hard to get into it. Like anyone can do what I'm doing.
I think, yeah, me personally, getting into doing something is harder than staying consistent. Once you start doing it, consistency comes natural, bro. It's the same with anything, really. Like when I used to play like
But
loads of MK,
yeah,
like I used to always think to myself, oh, I need to learn how to do this combo or this, yeah. And it'd be really hard doing it the first 2 or 3 times. But once you got it down, consistency just follows like naturally. As long as you want to do it, consistency's like there, in my opinion.
it's a little bit different with the gym though because you see people that go into the gym, yeah, and they'll do 3 weeks in the gym, 2 sessions a week. So that's what six sessions in a gym, and they'll lose a stone. No, they won't lose a stone. They're not losing a stone in 3 weeks, but they'll lose like a pound or 2 pounds of body fat, yeah. And then they go, oh yeah, okay, I can start treating myself now because I've worked hard. And then they'll go, and then they'll have one cheat meal. One cheat meal turns into one cheat day. One cheat day turns into a cheat week, and then you're back on the. I'm getting fatter. I'm getting fatter. I'm getting fatter. Basically,
I understand. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, because like
with fitness. They say it takes 21 days to develop a habit. Yeah. Obviously,
yeah,
I'm on day like 42 now, so I'm double that. But with getting fit and becoming becoming me, the consistency is the hardest part. Like just getting up and going every single day.
so how long have you been doing like this Insta then? This isn't that old, is it? It's like a month,
The
month and a
Insta
half.
is quite old, actually. It's just the posting. Like that first post is really old.
Oh yeah, 54 weeks.
Yeah, so about a year ago.
Press that. So when do you
But
start
then
like
if you go up
reposting
to,
again?
if you go
That's old.
to, no,
Is this one?
if you go to that one, that's the first one there.
So 6 weeks, about a month and a half. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at him
So
go. Look at him go. Absolute unit.
if you look at that video, yeah, and then look at the latest video, yeah, you can see a hell of a change in like.
Yeah, I was just thinking, looking at that picture, bro. Like, look at your arms there, man.
No, maybe not that one because that's just deadlifting. But if you go to like the
This one.
go no, go down.
This one.
If you go to no, go to
Oh my
day
god.
32.
Now we're getting to the
They
point
feel
where now it's getting to the point where like, oh yeah, look at the latest one. Not that one. Oh, that one.
good.
Bro, this is trippy.
So just the workouts are just different, and it's like I don't know, I'm a lot more confident in the gym now.
Whoa,
I'm
you've
great, and
changed a lot.
that's Harley.
You've
Oh,
changed.
wow, that's weird. As soon as Harley, as soon as Harley popped up on the screen, and he's phoning me now.
Oh my god. I was gonna
I
say,
won't
bro,
answer.
he's you just message him if you want. But
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, it looks good. You look good, Tom. Like, look at this. Like, I was looking at the arms. Like, you look like, because even from like a month ago, I remember you were quite like, quite stocky. Yeah, you look a bit like
what?
leaner now. No, I don't want to be fat. You weren't fat, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you weren't like fat, but like, you definitely looked a bit like, do you know what I mean? But that being said, it was,
That's
Christmas.
actually me. Yeah,
That
that's me. You see that guy? Yeah, that's
no,
me. That's
mate,
me
he
now.
literally says his name there, Tom. It's
Shut
Chris
up.
Bumstead. He doesn't even like. But I mean, what is this? Is this like what you do? No, this is.
Yeah, this is my that's my workout routine.
Damn, so you go proper hard, yeah.
I try to. I mean, if you're not uncomfortable, you're doing something wrong. I think that's in everything that like like you creating
You
content
need to
or
get out
your
of
work
like
life.
yeah, out of your like people get complacent, yeah. Like, if you start going out
Yeah.
like complacency, obviously it's like nerve wracking, but that's how you get stuff
Think of it
done.
as a think of it as a game. Like if you're playing a video game and it's not getting harder, you're doing something wrong. You're staying in the same places. You're not progressing. You need to like everything needs to get
That's a good
harder.
analogy, bro. But with a lot of games nowadays, the skill based, it doesn't matter because the
Yeah.
game's just
I saw another one. It's what a deep quote. Yeah, is that obviously you're gonna make enemies in life. Yeah,
yeah.
and a good way to see if you're going in the right direction in life is like if you're going in the right direction in a video game, as if there's enemies, you're
You're
going in
going
the
the
right
right
way.
way. Yeah, I've seen that one. That one's good.
That, I like that one. I like that one.
That one is
Yo,
good. That one's
we,
fire.
we might have a deep quote a week. Okay,
Deep quote week.
that'll be this week.
Well, it's like just Have you seen that? It's like a subreddit. It's like I'm 14 and this is deep, and it's just stuff that sounds like really emotional, but it's like you read it and you're like, wait, what? It's proper.
Wabadu, John Cena in 2019.
But I mean, you're looking good, bro. Doing it. I mean,
I'm looking nice, yeah, looking
I mean, the
nice.
page is growing as well. Look, 148 followers. You got more followers than you are following. That's good. That's always good.
Yeah.
But maybe who knows? Maybe in like a
I
year, Tom, we'll look back at this. We'll do another podcast. Maybe we'll be doing this for a year. We'll look back and be like, wow, Tom, look, 10K, 50K. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, bro, if I had 10K, yeah, I'm not associating myself with you anymore.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
I'm joking. We bring all the homies to the top.
Bring all the. I like that, Tom. I like
You
that.
could be my editor. I'll give you a slice of the pie.
Nice. You can bench press me if you want. I weigh like 10 stone.
Jesus, that's sus. That's kind of sus, bro.
I don't know what bench pressing is. I'm not even gonna lie. Isn't that the one you like lying down? You like push people up and down.
Lying down, you push it off your chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could probably
Right.
squat you, like no problem right now.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I weigh like 10 stone. I don't weigh a lot at all, to be honest with you. I weigh almost
Jeez.
like nothing.
You weigh like half of me.
I don't eat a lot. I just never have like an appetite, like a proper like full on appetite. I don't know.
Yes, I always have an appetite. I just can't eat.
I eat a lot, but in like small increments. So I eat like often, but not a lot. If you know what I mean. I don't think that's good for you.
Yeah. No, that's a good strategy for like staying lean. That's a lot of people
I
do.
think
They
that's
like
why I don't put on weight because I eat a lot, but I eat like a lot, but it's spread out. So I'll eat
they
like
don't
once an
binge
hour
eat.
or something. Yeah, I don't eat
Yes,
like
yeah.
I can't go to like a restaurant and be like, oh, I want like a 3 course. I can't eat a 3 course. I have like one meal and that's it. I won't have like a dessert and stuff like a starter. Do you know what I mean? But I've always been like that. I always like I drink
Oh
a lot.
yeah,
So like I drink like a lot of like fluids as well. I don't mean like alcohol.
yeah.
I'm not gonna. But like I drink a lot of like
What?
when I get like when I'm playing stuff, bro, like I just get like bored. Like if I'm not like if there's downtime in what I'm playing, like I'm just waiting for like a cue to pop or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah.
I'll just
No,
like
I get you. I get
drink.
you.
I like so I think that helps. Like I think that's
Tell you
why I
what,
don't eat as much.
I'm gonna eat so much tomorrow. I've been invited to a game shoot tomorrow, yeah, and
Uh,
there's like 3 meals, like not as in like a 3 course meal, like 3 meals, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like prepared for you, and there's like a buffet all of it. Mate,
so
it's
I thought
bad
today
tomorrow,
was a
bro. I'm
cheat day.
going. Yeah, but it's no, because the food tomorrow is gonna be healthy. Like it's like like roast pork and stuff like that, like good food.
Is that healthy?
So it'll hit my like protein stuff and like it won't be too bad.
Right. Okay.
Um, but Sunday I'm gonna have to kill myself in the gym to flipping like to burn it all off. Yeah.
Yeah, not literally, by the way, in case someone's listening.
Well, no.
But he's gonna have to go hard in the gym.
Click on Reels real quick.
Click on Reels.
Go down. Can you see my views? Can you see my views?
Yeah, 2.4.
Go down. Yeah.
3.6.
Go down to one of the Chris Bumstead ones. Oh, that's 3.9. Damn.
4.3.
Oof.
It's like the algorithm, yeah. It's all about like what the
weird.
algorithm pushes forward. It's really weird, right? Like, every different website's different algorithms. Like TikTok's got one.
What I noticed here, because obviously half of these are TikToks that are like I save and then post up on Instagram. The ones that do well are actual original Instagram reels, like I do it on Instagram.
Yeah, look at it because that's the
Maybe
normal,
that's
like
something I need
normal
to look
one.
at.
That one's a Insta one. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think they probably like see. So if you did like more normal Insta ones, you probably grow your Insta. Mind you, that being said, that one's a TikTok.
That's a TikTok, yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're right there though. But there's ways to grow everything, bro. People always
I got 5,000 views on TikTok the other day as well. So
yeah, I mean TikTok's the platform if you want to grow, right? Like no joke.
yeah, you should start one.
I'm gonna do one. I think I'm gonna post like this like clips
Start
from
one
this
on
on
the
it.
podcast.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post. I'll just do like a personal. I'll just post clips of this one. When I upload this, I'll make it and I'll post a clip from this on it as well. And
So when is this going up?
Well, we're recording it. It's Friday now. I'm gonna get it up by Sunday. Probably make like a weekly, like a bi-weekly thing or something. We'll see. Like, because obviously you don't want to do it too much.
We'll try to do weekly, but yeah.
If there's nothing to talk about, you don't want to be here for an hour being like, "What have you been doing?" Not much. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I get
you want like if there's like something big happens, like say now there's rumored to be a state of play, like a PlayStation live stream showcasing new stuff in February. Something like that would be good because especially if they because one of them like it was one of those events that they released, like they announced Resident Evil 3 remake and there's rumors of a Resident Evil 4 remake. So if they announce that, that's gonna be big.
Sick. That'd be sick. Yeah, we'd have yeah, definitely.
But like if there's nothing to talk about, it seems pointless to just sit here and be like, "What have you been doing?" Work.
I've been lifting.
Dead by Daylight. Bad. It's like okay. Or like like just not much, yeah. So you need stuff to talk about. Like now was good because we had Scream. They just announced Evil Dead got like pushed back, and there was a new trailer for Texas Chainsaw coming out. So we could talk about that trailer next week. We could show it. Like you know what I mean? We could like skim through it. That might be something.
Sure.
And then obviously we can set stuff up. We could do stuff like if we think we don't have anything to talk about, we could do like tier lists or something. We can like rank different films, different stuff as like
100%.
Just random stuff.
If like whoever's watching this as well, like just let us know like if you want us to talk about
topics, like in general, really. As long as they're obviously nothing weird.
And let us know if you want more of me or more of Sean, but you want more of me, obviously.
I mean, it's just been uploaded to my channel, so if they want more of you, it's getting removed. It's getting private, bro. Nah, these guys don't want me no more. But
right, well.
Yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up. Yeah, do you want to shout out any socials?
Just that one that's on screen right now, Jim Ginge.
Yeah, I'll link this Insta in the description. I'll link your like Twitter. Like, do you still use your Twitter?
No, it's dead. I killed it off.
All right, so do you want me to just link this?
I have to redo one.
Do you want me to just link this?
Yeah.
I'll link this, and I'll link Should I link your Twitch? You gonna stream at any point or?
Probably not at the moment. No.
Yeah, that's fair enough. You're busy. Yeah. I'll link this, and then I'll link my socials. Obviously, this is gonna be on my channel. Eventually, it might not be on my channel, but for now, it's on my channel. So there's no point linking my own YouTube channel. It's like, hey, go sub. You're already on it.
I'm here.
So you might as well just click subscribe while you're here. You know what I mean?
Oh, I like it.
But
right.
All right, that was a good talk. Tom. That was a good talk. We'll do this again.
Good.
We'll see what happens next week. If not, we'll probably do it a week after. And I'll try to get them out like Sundays. I feel like Sunday's a good day because it's the start of the week / end of the week. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, anything else you want to say before we go?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, all right then. We'll I guess we'll be seeing you guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.
The next one?
Probably a week, 2 weeks. But yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.